Electro and Bono Movie Power Hour. You know what? Where's Hawk at? Listener discretion advised. Hands in.
Welcome back to the Electro and Bono Movie Power Hour. I am Electro. We got Bono back. Yay!
I'm back.
You're alive.
I made it.
Welcome back.
It was just a common flu too, so that's the thing that fucked me up. Not COVID,
Yeah.
COVID free.
There we go. So there's the news on Bono.
Mhm.
Quick update.
Oz over there on the keys as always.
What's up?
Lil is back again.
What's up,
She
guys?
wanted back in on the Fincher talk.
I had to at least be in a couple of them.
And so
The people have been
bam.
clamoring.
So there was debate which one was going to be the one, but it was clear that you guys wanted to do The Social Network, and I'm
good.
down because it's a great movie.
It is a good movie.
What's up with you got the stats on this, Bono?
Yeah, right
or
away. Okay, cool. I thought you were gonna go into like news or something. but
News
okay.
about
Oh.
what? Do you want to go through some news? Or
Let's
what?
go through some news. I mean,
Theaters are almost opening.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
We're about to hit the red tier here in Monterey County, where they're gonna open theaters again, gyms, indoor, hopefully, and then a bunch of other shit.
But is it still going to be like 20 capacity? Or?
Yeah. Limited capacity for sure, but you know,
We get priority, right?
open.
We're
Yeah.
Podcasters.
I pay for my Cinemark fucking thing.
Well, we haven't been paying.
Like, do you
Is
guys
it
not
on hold?
follow the movie?
no, you
Power
guys,
Hour?
is that on hold? Like they
Yeah, they
Okay.
Yeah, I think they refunded the month or something. Or-
Yeah, the application just
and
unsubscribed
then,
everyone.
yeah, you haven't had
Which
to
is
pay.
cool, but I have history. I could show them. Hey.
I had points.
Yeah. Tickets,
drinks,
popcorn.
yeah, the works.
So yeah, I'm gonna need those.
You were like in elite status, and like
Yeah, I mean, we were going like at
Platinum member.
They knew it's
least
there.
twice a week.
They knew it's there. They were like, "Mr. Bono, right this way."
Excuse me.
2 large popcorn, extra butter. I got you.
It's in your seats, guys. we
The
know where
usual,
you,
sir.
You know where you like to sit.
Right away. Right away, sir.
Are you feeling a pretzel today?
Cinemark.
That would be so nice.
Yeah.
That would be so
Awesome.
nice. So
Ah.
you know what? If you
That makes
guys
me feel
work
warm.
for the theater and you see these guys, treat them with
Yeah,
a little
Give us
more.
pretzels.
Either that
Yeah.
or we gotta convince the Maya to get on some level. Like
Mhm.
we have 2 elites here, okay?
Yeah.
We get Oz,
We're
we get
like
plus one, we get
giving
Oz,
you
we get
business
Lil.
twice
Yeah.
a week.
Yeah.
Twice a week.
It's a slow week.
Yeah, I must be pretty busy that week. Then I'm only going to the movies twice. No, that's not the case. Well, anyway, that's cool. I hope they stay open this time. I
Right.
hope we start getting things back to normal. Fuck
Another
yeah.
variant's coming. Fuck everything up.
True.
When do you think we're gonna be able to not be wearing masks? Like, is by the end of this year, or we're still gonna just wear masks?
Oh, you still
for-
wear masks?
yeah.
So you're one of them sheep. Huh?
Yep.
What do you think? I would think by the end of the year.
Yeah,
I
for
think so
sure.
too.
Maybe
At some
even
point they're
end
gonna-
of summer.
Yeah, I mean, people are getting vaccinated. I think it's going in the right path.
Yeah.
We need, like, what do they say, 70% of the people to get vaccinated for herd immunity to kick in.
Mm.
I'm not
So
even sure.
once
and,
we're
and-
there,
and what about the death rates? Like, are they going up? Are they
oh, we're
going
still
down?
killing people.
Yeah. Every
yeah, we
day.
just crossed what, like the
The
500,000,
500,000, which is
Fuck ton of
crazy.
people.
We're so good. America's like the best at everything.
Yeah.
So
Even
500
killing people.
Even dying itself.
500,000 people have died only in America.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then, how many like worldwide have died from this thing?
I gotta say at least 1 million something.
Yeah, because Brazil has 250,000 and they're number 2. So that's 750 right there.
Mhm.
Bam.
Wow.
A couple Mexicans probably went out too.
Yeah, they didn't report those, but you
Ooh,
know.
I have a high heart rate, you
They're
guys.
like,
So
the
we're at a
Nietos way. He
So
didn't
we're at
have
a million. This was a weak pandemic, man. This didn't even scratch.
No, it's
into
pretty
the-
high.
It's
into
pretty
the
up there.
numbers.
Yeah.
But
Crazy?
there's like 7 billion people though.
That's right. Stupid virus.
So when you take it into account, so like this virus didn't do shit.
But also, like, okay, so
By percentage, no.
it is March now, and a week's time would be a year of this pandemic.
I
to
know,
be a thing.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I stopped
Nuts.
joking about it like 6 months ago. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
It's not fun no more.
no.
But back then, and I say back then because of technology and everything, but these types of viruses or pandemic fucking events are like, they would last for years. We only got 1 year. Right. Without
Pretty
being
good.
like in an emergency where we have to get vaccinated.
But that march was scary. Like, remember when it first started? And it was
Remember
there
people
were-
hoarding toilet paper?
Yeah, there were scary times, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, are we gonna die?
It was,
Are we gonna
it was
die?
very intense. You were the first one that made me feel intense
Are
about
we
it.
gonna die, man? This is it.
Right. And I felt really sad because I was like, you know what? One of the last movies I saw was Birds of Prey. Like,
Fuck.
what kind of shit is this? You know, I was
That's
so
a fucked up society.
that's fucked up. And yeah, the fucking Irishman was showing at the same time. Like, why didn't I do that? You know, why didn't I fucking watch The Irishman?
Because you had to give like fucking 3.5 hours of your life. Bam, you gotta be
Yeah.
open for the next 3-4 hours. So, Irishman. But anyway, we're talking The Social Network
We're
today.
getting social.
So you want to hit the stats
Okay,
now?
now I'll
Bono?
hit it. Okay, so again, Social Network released in 2010, which was 11 years ago. It was a long time ago.
PC.
Seems longer ago, to be
Pre-COVID.
honest.
It does seem a lot longer. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either. I thought it was like
Life
20
moves
years old.
Fast.
It does move
nowadays.
fast for sure.
Mhm.
Did Instagram even exist? At this
No,
point?
No.
no.
Oh.
So then they bought that. Okay, we'll go into that. Okay.
We're gonna get into stocks.
So, yeah, we're gonna talk it all. So this fucking movie has a runtime of 120 minutes, which is pretty solid.
2 solid hours.
That's pretty good for this story and everything. Again, directed by David Fincher, released by Columbia Pictures, of course.
Mm.
We have a writer's Aaron Sorkin, who wrote the
Mhm.
screenplay here. He's the guy who also did Trial of Chicago 7, the Steve Jobs, Moneyball, and the West Wing for you TV series people.
Wow.
Okay?
You West Wingers out there. We see you
All
guys.
you diehards,
man.
okay?
This one's for you guys.
It's a popular show.
It was
And
a
then-
popular show.
Fuck yeah.
And then
I never watched it.
No,
I know.
I was a
Always
child.
there.
But they used to win all the awards.
Yeah.
I was a child. I wasn't gonna be like, let's watch this.
It was an
fucking
all-star
present.
cast.
You got your Sheen.
I
in
mean,
there.
it might
Yeah.
be good, you right? I don't know.
Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe was in it.
The Rob Lowe.
He shits on people, Karen.
It's also got the writer for the book, Ben Mesrich, who apparently helped out with 21, the movie.
All right,
And
that was a shitty movie.
yeah, but it was about that college kid who fucking basically took Vegas for a ride and made millions off of 1 week, which is pretty awesome.
He likes college kids.
And then for those morning news people, he was also responsible for WGN Morning News.
Okay,
Okay.
Mm.
So he's got credentials. This fucking guy.
hell of a career.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we have actors Jesse Eisenberg, who plays Mark Zuckerberg.
The Zucks.
You know him from Zombieland. Now You See Me, Gordy's favorite, one of his
Oh,
favorite magic
what?
God,
movies.
I hate that
What?
movie so much.
Why?
What?
It's got an all-star cast.
It does. It's awful.
He's also the voice of Blue in Rio.
Oh, I love Rio.
Which is fucking
My boy Blue.
I love Rio, dude. That's a
And
good
he's
one.
in Adventureland. I
and
love that
Adventureland.
movie.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
We also have this other fuck over here, Andrew Garfield,
Mhm.
Yes.
who plays Eduardo Severin. We know him as the worst Spider-Man of all time.
I believe so. I think he is.
The movies are cool, kind of.
Kind of.
And-
the first one I kind of like.
And I mean, we're not gonna get into a legal battle or anything,
but let's do
I
it,
know,
okay?
I know that Electro
Uh-huh.
took the name from Jamie. He's like, I love this character so much, I'm taking it.
I was Electro before that.
And when I say
movie.
Jamie, I say Jaime. Okay, sorry, I meant Jaime. Jaime gave you the name, not Jamie
No,
Foxx. I
no,
got you. No worries.
No. Anyway.
But yeah, he's also in Hacksaw Ridge and this Silence movie that I just found out he was in with Liam Neeson and Kylo Ren.
Martin Scorsese.
I need
directed
to
that
watch
movie.
We need to watch
movie.
that shit.
Yeah,
Kylo
let's
Ren.
watch it. It can't be bad, right? Martin Scorsese
No
directed
way.
it.
Kylo Ren.
It
Kylo
should be
Ren.
good. Should be good. I don't know. But then we also
Give it a
have
shot.
we have a Justin Timber-douche in this one
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Killing it.
for the second half of this fucking movie. And you know what?
How do you feel about Timberlake in this?
I
film?
liked him in this
awesome.
fucking
He
thing, bro.
was great in this movie. It was the first time that I was just like, oh shit, he can actually be an
Mhm.
actor.
I don't know about which one's No Strings Attached or Friends with Benefits. Or
Yeah.
which one was
Benefits.
it?
I like that movie.
I didn't like
I've
him
seen,
in it.
I've seen worse
but-
movies.
You seen him, right?
Yeah, I saw it. Of course. I've seen a worse movie than that for sure.
I mean, it wasn't his best work, but like
he didn't really do.
it wasn't like he was annoying in Bad Teacher. You know,
I
like
didn't watch that one.
Like it
wasn't simpatico.
like his character's
I'm a
funny,
fan.
but he was also kind of annoying, which is
It
kind of
was
how
too much,
I
man.
felt about him in the other movie. But in this one, he kills it.
Yeah, he's
But
pretty
he
good.
would have like little bits. But yeah, I guess the friend movie.
Yeah, that was like his movie. He was in that for sure.
Well, Kunis
Which-
was in it.
Kunis
too. And
was-
she's
yeah.
funny. So
Yeah.
She used an ass double, so I couldn't fuck with that. I was
Are you are you serious?
100%.
Wow.
Big butt.
That was
she
not
doesn't.
Kunis' butt.
No, it wasn't. It was fucked up. But okay, moving along.
she's still hot. Anyway.
She's pretty. We also have the geisha herself.
Ooh.
Okay, we got
Geisha.
fucking
Obviously, Bono likes.
Brenda's song.
Oh, I was like, who?
Well, there's a movie named Geisha. Is she in that?
No.
Memories of a Geisha.
No,
He's like, I wish.
I wish she was for sure. She was obviously from fucking Disney. Any fucking Disney show, she was always an extra. And then we know her from Like Mike. Okay,
I didn't know her from like
Now we do.
I know hella people watch that fucking movie. No
I think
doubt
I
about
watched
it.
it
Like
once.
Mike.
And
I
I was
think I
like,
watched it
fuck
once.
This.
What? I didn't list too many of the other actors because there's a fuck ton of people in this movie.
Yeah, that's about
Army
covers it.
Hammer?
Or Army Hammer.
Okay.
is
Well,
important.
and talking about him, Lil
Woo!
just has
He's
some-
a cannibal.
Chomper. Yo,
You
chomp,
guys, Army Hammer. My brother tells me like, "Oh, he's been canceled," and I said, "Since when?"
Mm-mm.
So I had to take it upon myself to Google him right before we, started the show because there's been some crazy accusations about, how he's abused women. And one of them is that he was threatening cannibalism.
Yeah. He'd
Wait.
eat you.
Who doesn't threaten cannibalism every once
Who
in a
doesn't
while?
take a
Like,
nibble?
like
every
who's
once in a
like,
while?
yeah, like I think people bite
Yeah,
each other
yeah.
and sometimes you'll break the skin.
Mhm.
I
Maybe.
hate being bit.
I hate marks.
Yeah, no marks. But some people are into it. You can't judge. Like everyone's gonna be into their own thing.
Mhm.
Like if
Uh-huh.
someone like is trying to be like kinky, like and say like I'm gonna eat you up, girl. Like that doesn't make you a cannibal.
No.
It just you're just trying to get laid.
Yeah, so these
Yeah.
exes are like, yeah, he's trying to eat me.
Like
I am afraid.
he wants to take a part of my rib, barbecue it, and eat it. I mean, that's intense.
Yeah.
That's
Dang.
intense.
That one, okay. That's a
However, from what I understood, it hasn't been proven that he actually,
Allegation.
yeah,
What are
that,
the- yeah, what
that
was
he
the
actually
context?
wrote it.
Yeah.
There's, I would love to see the Instagram posts, which I didn't see in any of the articles.
Mm.
What if he's like fucking Ed Gein, man? He's just got like fucking lampshades
dropping
made out of
crumbs.
Right,
shit.
right.
Ed Gein never killed anybody, so
I think he would kill one person.
she had it coming.
But also, like,
Yeah.
there was
Oh, no.
Goodness.
Wow.
There was another ex-girlfriend came forward and said that he bruised her like on purpose, like, and we talked about how like, when you kiss strongly you can give someone hickeys, but this was like actual bruises
Mm.
in a way to brand her so she couldn't see
Brand
any other guys.
Right, right.
I mean, and
right.
this is all in her head because he wasn't like, bitch, I'm gonna bruise you so no one else is allowed to see you.
Right, yeah.
But
I'm just beating you.
But-
this is an old fashioned beat.
she also said that he took a knife and carved his initial in her pelvic
That's
area.
bullshit. Does she? Is there proof? Did
Yeah,
she
like
take a
where's the picture?
Wait,
Where's the
please
picture?
Post that. Start an OnlyFans and post it.
She
Fuck
probably just did it, and she's like waiting for it to heal.
How would we know? How would we know that Army Hammer actually did this?
it. Right.
But I think that one of the articles specifically upset me because they're just like, oh, well, like we need to stop believing, these people and believe the victims. It's just like, I need to see cold hard
about
proof.
cannibalism?
Let's see
I'm
the
just
video.
like-
heavy accusation.
I'm like, has he ever actually eaten anyone?
Yeah, and then you know what? If you're gonna do some shit like that, you're gonna record it for your own viewing pleasure later.
He's
so
a-
there has to
Ooh.
be.
He's a-
there has to be something.
He's a fine young cannibal.
IT crowd.
Yeah, for all you IT crowd fans.
He's a fine young cannibal.
Actually, that guy was a very pleasant cannibal.
Right on, moving right along. Okay, so we got the budget for this film. Any guesses? If you guys looked already, what do you got?
I haven't. I would
Thinking
guess
like 40 million?
What do you got, Electra?
I was gonna guess like 50.
Okay,
I'll say 45.
okay, 40 mil. This budget was $40 million.
Oh, okay.
And it made
Opening weekend, domestic, 22.5.
damn.
That's in one weekend, baby. That's fucking right away. Half margin.
Okay.
Let's go.
And that's only here, right?
Yeah, that was U.S. opening weekend.
We're so good.
Like I said before, we're so
Yeah.
good. America rocks.
Just to reiterate.
Yeah, that was October 3rd, 2010. All right.
Mm-hmm.
U.S. gross total was 92.5 million,
Wow.
which is pretty fucking awesome.
For a movie about Facebook.
Mhm.
Well, Facebook was pretty popular when this movie came out, right?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat. Okay, and then worldwide it did 224.9 million,
Wow.
which is fucking massive.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Again, that's comparing it to the top 5 of that year. It got ranked 32,
Okay.
which is cool.
What are our top
Respectable.
All right. Okay, so let me hit you.
five? Hit us with the top 5.
Godzilla.
This
It's
shit.
gonna be a
fucking ready?
Godzilla's gonna
All
be
right,
on
man.
there.
We're going to start with number 5, all right?
Okay.
Number 5 was Inception.
Okay.
Which is- It
Noli.
was pretty heavy.
Uh-oh.
Heavy. Okay, this got 32. Guess how much that made?
800.
Close. 730.
Okay.
Pretty fucking good. Right after that, number 4, we got Shrek Forever After.
What?
Of course.
Is that like the 4th Shrek or the 3rd?
Third.
Forever.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Forever.
Okay.
And then number 3, we got Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
Totally.
Gordy,
Okay.
you like that one, right?
I didn't watch that.
He loved Harry Potter.
Number 2 was Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's
The
interesting.
fucking Tim Burton movie?
And let me hit you with number 1. Toy Story 3.
Oh.
At a 1.06.
A whopping
1.06 billion.
As it
Damn.
should have.
Fire.
Toy Story 3 is an emotional roller
That one
coaster.
hurt. That one hurt.
That one hurts.
That one's brutal.
T3.
TS3.
course.
TS3.
Bad year for guys
Okay,
that get accused
Electro,
of
do you
domestic
agree with
abuse.
that top 5?
What do you mean?
Do you-
Do I agree?
It exists.
No, but do you think that Toy Story was better than Inception?
No. But I fucking love Toy Story.
Shit ton of people watched it for sure. Oh, and that's to say that they showed. Sorry, I took it off right now, but they showed this movie, fucking Social Network, in 3,000 theaters nationwide.
3,000?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
that
a
a
big
lot?
blockbuster? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
What's a big?
is that a lot?
I assume.
There's only 50 states.
Yeah.
So that's like 1,000 per state.
No.
Let's move on.
Let's not get into electro math right
let's
now.
try not to get into math right now.
Leave that to me.
It's not the time.
Let me
to...
take a shot at
I'll take it from here.
that.
But yeah, those were the stats.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Bono.
Mhm.
And well, when it comes to Fincher, like he was kind of busy at this time, and then he stopped directing for a while. But before this, in 2008, he did Benjamin Button. Then he did
You're
this.
supposed to be a professional, dude. Nothing should distract you, dog.
Sorry.
What are you, a Harvard choir member?
My bad. We need to cut this. So Zodiac in 2007, Benjamin Button in 2008, Social Network in 2010, Girl with a Dragon Tattoo in 2011. So he was just making a bunch of movies at this time. And it was really weird when like his next movie was about Facebook. I was like, what? Like, I don't want to watch a movie about Facebook, but I went to watch it just because it was Fincher.
That was good.
And I was like, oh shit, okay. And then it
That's
starts
good.
off with a fucking White Stripe song. I went in there being like, I don't want to like this movie. And then it starts with a White Stripe song. And I'm like,
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
Exactly. You're winning me
And
over,
the
Fincher.
opening scene is pretty
Oh,
brilliant.
yeah, it's great opening scene, obviously, and the fucking awesome White Stripes song "Ball and a Biscuit" is played almost entirely
It's
throughout the whole
great.
scene
I love that
it's a
song.
long scene, and it sets you up for the character. You meet Mark Zuckerberg right away, and the fictitious character of Erica Albright, played by Rooney Mara, who's a smoke show. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. She's naked in that movie a lot. Give it a watch if you're curious.
It's also a great movie.
Why? Why haven't you ever told me that?
I'm sure, and you get like everything. You get full
Daniel
frontal.
Craig.
really?
And Daniel Craig is a badass in this movie.
Is he naked in this too?
Yes.
Whoa.
I don't know if he's naked, but
He's not
heavily-
he's not James Bond Casino Royale naked.
but a step.
It's
He's
not
in
gonna
his
do it for me.
underwear.
It's not gonna do it for me.
Yeah.
A full frontal.
Goodness.
Equality.
I need Affleck in
Affleck
fucking
and Gone Girl. Yes, please.
Commitment. Yeah, but that opening scene is awesome because you see like the character of Mark Zuckerberg portrayed as a pretty big asshole and stuff. He doesn't know how to talk to a lady who's being really nice, cute fucking Rooney Mara, and he's just a dick to her.
She just wants to order food.
Yeah. And I don't know.
She's attempting to be interested in what he's talking about, and he's just treating her like she doesn't know shit, basically.
Right.
Mhm.
And expects her to just take it. And then when she gets fed up, he's just like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like, no, bro, it's too late. So she basically breaks up with him because he's a dick.
And I know this is a fictitious lady, but they said they were going out. What do you think? Like, did she touch his penis at one point? What do you guys think?
He
Maybe.
never got that far. He wasn't concerned about
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was gonna say. He doesn't seem like she
He
touched
fucks.
his penis, dude. No fucking way.
He's not too concerned
You
about
think
that.
you think he loses his virginity in the bathroom
Yes,
later
he
in this
does.
movie?
Yes, he does. Absolutely.
Because the real Mark Zuckerberg actually had like a girlfriend, like in college and shit, and actually married her.
Boring.
This one's a virgin.
Yeah.
He loses in the bathroom.
Well, and then again, Fincher says that they made all the drama up.
Yeah.
He's like, because they were going off of the depositions because Facebook didn't want to be a part of it.
That's all Sorkin right there. He
So-
wrote the fucking screenplay.
And so he's like, fuck you guys.
Sorkin's like,
We're
let me
doing
make
it."
this juicy.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. Otherwise, it's just like you're just talking about a lawsuit
Yeah.
Lawsuits.
against a social network.
They're like, hey, dude, these twins are fucking suing us. Like, what? Twins are suing us?
Let's make a movie.
The end.
Yeah, that's simple. I mean, this was a fucking robot. I mean, he's a genius for a reason.
Nominated,
No personality. This guy.
nominated for an Oscar for this movie. I don't know who won this year, but
I ain't look into that. I should have.
Not the Zucks.
What do you think about Jesse Eisenberg as Mr. Mark Zuckerberg in this film?
I love him.
He crushes it. That is his character.
It's what he does
Uh-huh.
best is just being like that awkward nerd.
Right. Like no social skills.
Yeah.
Fucking just. He's got the fro.
But in this
Total
movie, he's
douche.
also cocky, like because he knows he's highly intelligent and he thinks he's better than everyone, and that's not the character he usually plays. So it was kind of cool to watch him be a dick.
Right. Yeah. No. He's 100% confident in this fucking role. It's pretty awesome.
What are we looking up for the Oscars? Oh, that best. Colin
Who did
Firth
he
won.
lose to?
To the
Colin-
King's Speech.
Yeah. Javier Bardem was
For-
nominated.
for Beautiful.
Beautiful. Jeff Bridges.
Damn, two for two.
Grit. James Franco for 127 hours.
That was a good movie.
I like that movie.
And watch.
I didn't watch the King's Speech.
I watched it, but I don't remember it much.
Well, that's the only time Jesse Eisenberg's probably gonna get nominated for an Oscar. So he
blew his
I
chance.
think he missed his shot. Oh, no.
He's still young, man. He can still do something.
Yeah, he could pull something out.
It's gotta be wild.
And you know what I like about this guy is that like he lives a very fucking normal life. Like He's married. He's like, he lives in like not a Hollywood kind of city. You know, he tries to be as normal as possible. He's not in anyone's radar as far as like, he's not on TMZ. Like, you know,
He's a real human being.
he's a real fucking person who is fucking rich.
Right.
And that's pretty cool.
Sucks.
No,
What?
Jesse Eisenberg, you
I
dumbass.
was like, what's going on? Who are we talking about?
Yeah, no.
I got lost there.
Where does he
Jesse
live?
Eisenberg?
Yeah.
What do you know about? What's going on?
Yeah.
You got an
When,
inside
when
scoop
was the
on
last
this?
time? When was the last time you heard anything about him?
I don't seek out Jesse
What
Eisenberg.
are you trying to make fun of
news.
his work?
No,
He
I'm
gets
just,
plenty of work.
I'm just saying he has a lot of work. He's
Oh, that's true,
successful, and he's not one of those
He
fucking
keeps
like
it
he
low
didn't
pro.
drink the Kool-Aid,
Where,
you know.
Where does he live? Do you know?
He lives I'll look it up, but I saw an interview with him and I thought that was really cool. It's just like, you know, I got married, I moved to a state where I knew I wasn't going to get a lot of attention, you know, and
Did he marry a Hollywood person?
No, and he can live like a pretty fucking normal life.
And then he does.
But he has like a ranch.
He moved to a place that no one likes, Zombieland, or what? It's a
He went to
great
Jackson
movie.
Hole.
Jackson.
He went to
Hole?
J-Hole.
They don't
Just-
like, because that's a great movie, and if I saw him around, I'd be like, Zombieland, dude, you were great.
And that's what he's probably tired of. He's like, man, I just want to be able to go to the store,
Right.
get my
Yeah.
organic produce.
For sure. Yeah. he
It's like
likes being-
Chappelle moving to where did he move to? Like
Ohio?
fucking Ohio?
Are they
Yeah.
comparing Jesse Eisenberg to Dave Chappelle now?
Well,
The low pro status.
yeah, the low
fool.
pro, like choosing to move somewhere where you can actually live a decent, normal life.
And you're wealthier than everybody, so
Yeah.
you feel good.
Yeah.
Look at all this
Yeah.
poverty around me.
What the fuck?
great.
About the neighborhood, so no one recognizes them. You know what I mean?
I
There's
just
no
feel
one
like
there.
where Chappelle lives is like people just understand and respect him and don't fucking make a fuss.
Anyways,
It is cool to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So, you
Most
know.
people that are famous can't do that.
Right.
Yeah, they go to the bagel shop and everybody's fucking asking them questions. TMZ's across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Eisenberg don't want none of that.
Fuck no.
why would he? Anyways, apparently Jesse Eisenberg is like a great fucking guy.
He
and
is.
shit. So yeah, the opening scene, he's a dick to fucking Rooney Mara, and she's just like, "Fuck yeah, buddy," and then he goes off like a bitch and like
That-
gets drunk and starts blogging. He's like, "I need a blog, right?" Fucking
Right.
man.
That's how you know it's in 2010.
The funny thing there is that when haven't we seen that on Facebook?
Oh yeah,
When someone's fucked up out of their mind and
Happens
they
to
just
this dude. I love
I
it.
still have some shit up
I
there, I'm
love
sure.
it. I love it when you get up and some dude or some chick that you haven't spoken to in years.
They're just pouring
Has a
it
breakdown
out.
on Facebook. You're like, oh shit.
Those
You
are
go
pretty
back. What did I
fun.
miss? What did I miss?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bookmark this. When I'm having a bad day, I'll go
I'm gonna reach.
back to
I'm
that.
actually gonna reach out to this
Yeah.
person. I'm gonna get involved.
I'm gonna buy some of their essential oils.
Oh man. Yeah. So he blogged, and then he
I was like, "Fuck this bitch."
and then he creates this face match thing. Is this true? Do you know that's
The
part?
face mash part? Who knows?
Face Smash was real, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he did that. And there
It
you
was
go.
called Face Smash.
Mash. I said match.
Face Smash.
Mash.
Smash.
Mash.
Match.
Smash.
Goodness.
Yeah, that one. So he fucking like, did he actually like bring down on like the server and shit?
Yeah, all that
Harvard?
shit's true. He got in
Uh-huh.
trouble, all that
He
stuff.
hacked into the school's Facebook or directory or student body directory.
And they were called Facebooks, and he just took
Yeah, they
it,
called
he just took that
Facebooks.
name.
Yeah.
He named it the Facebook.
Because back then, like wherever, like the dorms, they all had pictures of everybody's face, so you can be like, "Oh, this is Steve, whatever the fuck." Why would you need
Building this, floor that. This is this person.
It's
And
so
his
you can
email
become
address.
social.
There
So
you
you
go,
can
yeah.
network with other college
In Harvard.
students.
Mhm.
Well, I wouldn't know that because I didn't
'Cause you gotta go to
college. Any
Or
college.
college.
Anyway, I didn't go anywhere. I'm still,
You weren't Will
still
Hunting.
right here. Yeah, I was just no longer that good.
Yeah. I just
Will Hunt.
Yeah.
Damn.
Applesauce.
Let's do that movie. Fuck it. We're not doing Social Network no more.
It's over.
Damn.
We're doing the original
Social Network good, but Jane Silent Bob is better.
The original.
The
Jane Silent
original.
Bob.
Don't use that word.
You can for
Oh
that
my
one. There was a
God.
reboot, so you technically can use that.
All right. It's allowed.
That's true. It's true because there was a reboot and it was awful. It was awful.
It was so bad. You guys don't watch it. As hardcore fans, we had to watch it, but please, if you haven't, don't.
I love how again this scene is shot. We're watching the rowboating scene right here in the background, and it's that perspective, you know, where it's only in focus in the middle and the rest of it's all blurry. Looks pretty neat.
And then the music there that uses that one. I don't know what that.
The music's
song is,
amazing.
but it's like mixed weirdly and shit.
Is this the first time he worked with Trent Reznor? Or when was
I
the first time?
believe so.
And he was like, "Shit, you're good."
Mm-hmm. But he had used
I
his
don't even like
song.
your band.
He had used his song in Seven. He had done like a weird cut of one of his songs in Seven.
He probably got sued by Trent Reznor, and he's like, "All right, I won't take any money, but you have to make your music."
He won an Oscar for this, right? Trent Reznor won an Oscar for this shit.
They won.
That's
This
pretty
one,
fucking crazy.
it won 3 Oscars
Mhm.
because it won that, and then it won Best Editing.
and won best screenplay, I think. Right?
Yeah,
Aaron Sorkin.
That's pretty good for a fucking Facebook movie, man.
dude. And again, the people that Angus Wall and Kirk Baxter, they won again the next year for Best Editing with The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Mm.
Fuck, they had a good 2-year run.
Well, Electro was saying that this movie was edited on Final Cut Pro,
Poor people.
which is a fucking Apple product. And right now, Apple and Facebook are on some shit, man.
David Fincher lost the Oscar to Tom Hooper for The King's Speech. Got fucked.
That was
So
about-
did the King's Speech like sweep the Oscars that
It
year?
won best
It was
picture.
a big deal, right?
Big
it was,
picture,
picture,
actor.
actor,
director.
director.
was
Okay.
that the king that had a fucking...
Natalie Portman won for Black Swan that
Ooh, I
year.
love
Oh
that
shit, that also was
movie.
that year?
Mhm.
It's a good movie year.
That's a good movie. Yeah.
And she's kind of indirectly a part of this story too, because she's the celebrity that was in Harvard at this time. When they say like all this many people are on it, it's like and one celebrity. They're like, who's the celebrity? And they're
Natalie
like, then they're
Portman.
like, does it matter? It was Natalie Portman.
That's fucking dope.
She's in Harvard.
Harvard.
What a
and
lady.
winning Oscars.
Right?
Amazing.
well, not at this point. I don't think she was still at Harvard, but she was. Amazing stuff. Anyways, what were we
So
talking
he's
about?
writing
The
the
first scene.
code. Yeah.
The
He's writing-
first scene.
he's writing this code. He's taking he's able to hack into these schools of Facebook's, but he needs an algorithm, and that's where his homie Garfield comes in. He's like, "Hey, I need the algorithm you wrote for me to be able to match all these people and basically talk shit online to all of these people, basically rating females pretty or not, literally on appearance, like the shallowest thing you could fucking do."
Mhm.
So he writes it on the window. He's like, "This is the algorithm. Fuck it, run it." And
Oh,
in
the stupid security guards miss it.
they're like, "Fuck, what is that? No, not an algorithm. Let's keep going."
It's cool. Ain't gonna
But,
hack the
Nothing
system.
illegal is happening.
So, like, is it almost immediately that it goes online and then she sees it, the girl, the fictitious female's friend sees it online,
Mhm.
yeah.
and she's just like, "Yo, this fucker's blogging about you, but he's also fucked up."
He called her a bitch and told her she had little titties and she was part of the itty bitty titty committee.
Damn.
That's
That Victoria's Secret was basically doing her a solid.
Wow.
He said that it looked like she had a
34C.
but she was getting a lot of help
Help
from her
from
friends. in
Victoria's Secret. That's
She was
fine.
actually a 34B.
That's
and
good
there's barely
writing.
anything
Hey,
there.
so that implies that he's probably seen her tits.
Exactly. He at least
Or
got
her
to feel
bra.
her
Like,
up.
he was trying to open it from the back of the tag. Was like, "Oh, okay."
I think he had to have taken off her bra for him to state that it was a lie or a sham.
No, he just wanted to see him above the moment. You know, he's like, "I'm gonna burn her." They're gonna.
He's just
think I
like,
saw
this
her
shit was
titties."
padded as fuck,
Yeah.
Can
girl.
we does Rooney Mara have she doesn't have little boobs, does she?
She
They're
doesn't have big
boobs.
she probably has a B cup.
A B?
Yeah.
But if so,
It's not big.
no, it is the same. It's like, well, if the strap's the same size, but the cup is obviously, so yeah, they are smaller, right?
I don't know, bras.
'Cause 34 is the size of the strap, and then
Mhm.
the cup is the letter.
You are correct, sir.
Wow, I didn't know that. Did you know that? Ron?
Nope.
What?
Interesting.
A's, B's, C's, D's, double D's.
Lily just mimed it out. That's what happened.
My hands went from tiny to double D's.
Yeah.
From peaches to melons.
Mm-hmm.
And like Fincher does, you know, this whole movie is like intercut with him being sued
By multiple parties.
Yeah, like we've stated before, they don't like to make linear movies, so he couldn't hold off all the suing till the end. You're getting hit with the whole he's being sued thing from like the first scene and shit. And then that's where you get introduced to the Winks. The good old Winkies come
The
in town.
Winklevoss twins.
Cannibals.
The cannibals come rowing into the fucking picture. That's how you know they're cannibals, because cannibals, I feel like, caught their humans and took them away in canoes, you know? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Into the middle of Crystal Lake or what?
Kind of like pygmies. Are you talking like people like in remote areas? What are you talking
Yeah, like jungle people. Like, if they're cannibals, you're going to get taken away in a canoe, I think.
about?
Oh,
There's a good
okay.
shot. There's a good
Okay.
shot.
So if you ever meet somebody with a canoe, run.
Be careful. Just be careful.
Not a kayak.
Kayak people are cool. Yeah, kayakers
They
are
can't
cool.
They're
take
just
you.
adventurous.
Yeah. Canoers.
Canoers, dangerous.
Dangerous people.
Don't trust a canoe, I always say. Yeah, the Winks come into town. Also, what's his name? Zucky's getting...
Little Zucky in the bathroom.
Zucky got in trouble because he crashed the fucking site. But he's like, you know... You see how he's like a smartass because he's just like, bro, you should be fucking thanking me because I just fucking showed you
Absolutely.
everything that was wrong with your
Absolutely,
shit.
man.
So why you even mad, bro?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
100%.
And there's an
Yeah, he
awesome thing. I love the part where he's like, I already apologized to these groups of people. And one of them is Fuerza Latina. That's fucking awesome. He's apologizing.
And then it's funny
It's strong
because
Latin.
it's funny because when he
Pride.
finishes his statement, the lady's like, "I'm sorry," and then he's like, "Yes,
Yeah. hmm
yes, you are."
Mhm.
And then he like gets suspended for like 6 months.
He was on
Probation.
probation,
Probation. There you go.
Super secret probation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which basically means like you're still gonna do what you're gonna do, just don't get in trouble again.
So then you're good, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like in class and somebody sends him a mean note and he takes it like a total bitch. He's like,
You dick.
It's like, oh, like, I'm a dick. Well, yeah, you put a thing up where you made people rate girls. That's kind of a dick thing to do.
Yeah. I
You should
mean,
expect to be called a dick. Don't be all hurt by
I
it.
think the dick part is the publication of it all because everyone does it either way. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? It's just a thing. It's out there. Right? Everyone can see it. And everyone can
Maybe
see
she was asking him if he was gay. Like, you dick? Like, you into it, the dick?
No.
No.
And then they didn't spell you all the way, which is always upsetting.
It was just the
very-
letter U.
That's probably why he left. He's like, Jesus.
He's like,
These
"Fuck these
fucking idiots. We are
illiterate
in
assholes."
Harvard.
Just correct the fictitious girlfriend with the finals club and
Yeah,
final
he's
club.
like, "It's final club."
Yeah, like he's not being
It's
a dick.
not
He's just
test.
correcting it. He's like, hey, just speak right. And
Yeah.
you're good. Like,
You sound
Ho?
stupid.
Learn
Because
how
you
to speak.
are. Yeah, he said it. Not us.
but yeah, he gets that note, and that's the thing that's like the way I see it too. In that particular scene, he gets the note and he leaves, and yeah, it's a little bitchy of him to leave, but he doesn't need that class.
No, he's
there.
so above it.
He's
Yeah.
so smart. He's way above what he's being taught. And as he leaves, he answers the question that the entire class is set to answer. And the teacher's like, yeah, you're correct. You know, it's just like a boss move almost, too. It's just like, well, I am wasting my time here when I could be working on the Facebook.
And then I'm
Mhm.
getting bullied? Like, fuck that
Yeah,
shit.
this is mean. People are mean.
Yeah. I'm out of here.
Yeah, and then as he's storming out to go cry in the bathroom, he runs into the Winks, right? And they're
Mhm.
like, "What's wrong, little guy?" You know.
Like Mark Zuckerberg.
He's like, "Are you related?" It was so good.
Brothers?
Brothers, maybe?
We're close.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're
Ranch? Nobody
like,
knows, right?
yeah, so the Winks heard about fucking Mark and his little stunt with the face smash.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Uh-huh. And then so they're like, we want to bring you in. We want to do this like Harvard dating site, right?
It's just like a Harvard Connect.
Harvard connection.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
harvardmatch.com is
Yeah.
what Zuckerberg refers it.
Yeah. He was what interested Mark about it was that it was like exclusive. You had to have a Harvard email to do it. So that's what piqued his fancy, right? That's like literally all he took from it.
Well, plus he had access to that Porcelain Club, which he thought was the best of the final clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So that could have been a way for him to get in. You know, if he makes friends with them, he gets an invitation.
Right.
Rubs fucking in Saverin's face that he's a bitch ass phoenix.
You're
But-
fucking a brown phoenix. I'm a white. What is it? Papilia?
Pygmalion?
I don't know. So he gets that idea, and then he's like, "Cool, yeah, I'll help you. I'll help you, Winkies." And then he
He
rushes.
gets a sandwich.
He rushed. Yeah, he gets a nice little
Ridiculous.
A
sub.
solid sandwich.
It's a
sub-
good looking
A
sandwich.
sub for his troubles.
He gets offered a random sandwich and he just takes it. Just like,
Yeah, and
fuck
puts it
it.
in his pocket.
Oz was asking what,
What flavor?
That's matters. That's a valid question.
You don't
I mean,
ask it like
No,
that.
dude, but you know what? That sandwich looked so good. Like, it didn't matter what flavor.
It
It, was
looked
going to be
really-
solid.
What
Yeah.
flavor?
Right.
There are flavors in sandwiches. How is that wrong?
Flavor? You don't call it a flavor. Listeners, what is your
Yeah.
favorite flavor of sandwich?
Yeah, they're gonna say like,
Send it in. Send it in.
I think it's because we started talking about gum
I
earlier.
think
Yeah.
so.
You were stuck on the flavor.
Anyway, I think it was a ham flavored
It could have been turkey.
ham and cheese
It had
flavored
lettuce coming
sandwich
out of
with
it
some
real
lettuce.
BLT, BLT.
What do you guys think?
That's a good looking sandwich.
Write in. Tell me what.
Watch the scene and let us know what you think
What
that
kind of
was.
sandwich you think that was? We want to know. Anyway, Mark rushes to Caribbean night to fucking to get Eduardo. Be like, yo, I want to start this website. I need your money, bro, because it's established earlier that he made like $300,000
One summer.
for
Summer.
something.
Stock market.
And they're like 20-year-olds, right? They're not even old enough to drink.
They're
and
19,
shit.
yeah.
They're 19.
Yeah.
Damn, dog.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so he's fucking. It's like let's get this going, and at the same time you're getting the whole courtroom thing where they're now that you see the Winks are in court too, and they are not happy.
Mm-mm.
They're handsome,
Mm-hmm.
strong voices. I mean,
Hungry for blood.
I would let him
rowers.
take a bite.
Yeah. Leave a mark. Leave
Yeah.
a wink mark on there.
Hell yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, and then they're like, he has that cool line where he's like, if you guys had invented Facebook, you would have invented Facebook. Like, fuck you guys. I didn't use any of your code, any of the shit you guys had. But he was leading them on, like, for.
Yeah, he could have just said, no, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
But he led them on for weeks.
Right, and
Yeah.
it's kind of telling you that, you know, maybe they were onto something. They're like, okay, well, the exclusivity of invite only thing is an actual good idea, right? And that's how in later on as he creates Facebook, it shows that it's invite only. So he has an emailing list, and he just gets it out to people per invite only, opposed to now where anyone could fucking make it, like
Mhm.
with a click of a fucking button now.
He was like, dude, this is a good idea, but it's like, it's too small.
You're thinking too small.
Yeah.
hmm
And then he's like, well, fuck you guys anyways, because you guys are in this level that I can't reach. So I'm going to fuck you guys and just own everything.
And,
And the
that,
chick
and now
that-
our moms have Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Whoa.
Plus, the chick he likes wants to fuck guys that look like them.
Mhm.
So that also must bug him.
So he wants to fuck them because of that?
fuck them over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe fuck them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty hot. They're attractive.
Okay.
You're 19. You're experimenting. You're in college.
Strong rowers.
Yeah.
This is a powerful.
They got that good stroke, man.
Guys.
The rowers know how to stroke.
Woo.
That's a new shirt. That's a shirt right
That's a
there. Rowers know
It's
how
a
to
bumper
stroke.
sticker.
Yeah, and then fucking Timmy from fucking Jurassic Park just runs in.
That blew my mind. I had no idea that
I
was
wouldn't have
him.
noticed until the later scene. But yeah, that one. Yeah, if you didn't mention anything, I would not know.
He's got he's one of the co-founders, right? How much of a percentage did that dude end up getting? Like,
5%,
Yeah.
3%
but he's the one that did most of like the work.
Yeah, he was just, he was coding away.
Yeah.
He was plugged in.
Yeah. So he comes in and he's just like, yo, you got this hottie with a body in your class. Do you know if she's single? You know, if she's slutty? You know, if she's easy?
What do you
know?
got from?
And he's just like, bro, what? And then that's when he comes up with the idea. I wonder if that's true. That can't be true,
No.
right?
Fuck no.
But yeah, that's how he comes up with the idea about the relationship status that has ruined
The infamous
many lives.
That's caused murders, according to Oz.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh,
lot of shit.
definitely keyed cars, burnt sofas.
Is it still? It's still there, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
wow.
still there.
I'm gonna put mine to married.
Yeah,
Start changing. shit
Savage.
up.
You'll get tons of congratulations. We'll try it.
try.
I don't even know if I have friends on there.
You'll
still.
get the new gestures that they added on. The confetti.
I haven't been on Facebook in so long.
It's good. So when the relationship status idea comes in, then they're like, okay, the site's ready. Let's go live. The Winkies have this friend. What's this guy's name?
Also, the relationship status, apparently that's taken lives, you know?
Yeah, we just said that.
Did you?
Yeah.
That shit's nuts.
That could be
It starts-
Just the
suicide.
power of
That could be
changing
suicide.
from in relationship to it's complicated or even worse, single.
Abi Sinha is what you're
Damn.
talking
That's
about.
nuts, and that drives people to murder.
The
Goodness.
Indian fellow.
Oh, okay.
That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes.
He didn't-
Vikram is his name.
Vikram?
In the movie?
Yes.
Vikram? Okay, so
Very-
Vikram comes in and he's just like, yo, like they stole our fucking idea. It's been fucking live for like a couple of days.
36 hours.
Yeah, so what it be, man? What it do?
What?
Hey.
What your name is?
Yeah, what is so funny, boy?
You just like went in with the slang and we were not expecting
Sorry,
it.
You went in.
I'm hip sometimes.
Warn us, dude.
It's funny too in that scene because they're singing the "And I Swear"
The
song.
acapella group.
And then he drops his fucking chair, and the fucking amateur fucking acapella people fucking stop. Fucking amateurs,
Yeah,
man.
fucking amateur,
Christian
man.
Bale would not have fucking been easy on this. You're fucking
Fucking
amateur, man. Yeah, so what is it? Vikram's just like, let's sue these motherfuckers, man. And then one of the fucking hot winks, he's just like, dude, like, we're gentlemen of Harvard, and like these fucking cheekbones can't just be suing people, you know?
Don't they first dime him out to the dean? They're like,
Well,
Deanie.
Well, they go straight to the lawyer. They go to the lawyer first.
yeah. Well, Vikram wanted to sue from like the get, I think, but the Winks
pushing
were
it, yeah,
the
yeah,
Winks
yeah.
were like, well, let's try.
We are
other-
noble men
Yeah.
from Harvard.
Harvard
gentlemen.
men don't sue.
Exactly. You get your Bill Gates scene, and that's where fucking Bono's girl comes in. Yeah, she was in an episode of New Girl that we love.
Mhm.
So she was Winnie the Bitch's girlfriend for a while before she two-timed him.
Mhm.
But he gets to keep
And
Ferguson.
He stole her cat.
With a
Kidnapped
guy with big shoes.
Rightfully so.
NBA player, they later say, or something.
Do they? Oh,
I don't know if he was really an NBA player, but I think he just says that.
he had big feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he wants to believe. That's what he tells himself.
Yeah. And then so they got a little date lined up, but then that's when Eduardo sees the cease and desist letter from the Winks, and he's just like, "What's going on here?" They're claiming that this was their idea, and he's just like, "Don't even trip, dog." Like,
Cease and desist tripping.
yeah, don't even trip, dog. Like, I didn't steal shit, bro. It's cool, you know? And then he was like, okay, bro.
I believe you.
Okay, bro. Let's go get blowies in the bathroom.
I'm tripping out right now because I just trip on this shit, bro. Okay, look. So that Dustin Moskovitz, the friend who was doing all this shit, Jurassic Kid.
Uh-huh.
So this motherfucker is worth 17.4 billion right now, right? He had
Damn.
whatever amount or whatever. So he left Facebook after a couple years and he founded Asana. I use Asana now, and that shit is fucking awesome, which is just a task board. That shit's huge. Like, everyone uses that shit.
It's probably smart. Yeah, we
This
obviously was a
motherfucker
smart-
is gonna crush the game for a while.
Well, he
man.
survived Jurassic Park, idiot. So
$18 billion?
Yeah. What do you think? He's stupid.
That crazy car scene? Are you kidding me?
He's a
He was
smart
a-
kid.
yeah, he was a very smart kid. He was.
He was reading dinosaur books and
Yeah.
shit, man. He
Wow.
was into fucking
You're right,
paleontology.
you're right.
Yeah, that dude knew all
He
kinds
was
of
a
shit.
survivor.
He's a fucking whiz, man.
Get that shit together.
So they get some bathroom blowies, and then
That's what's up.
so post nut, they're standing out there, and then he sees the Erica Albright character again. He's just like, you know what? I just came, so I'm feeling like I
Ballsy?
should apologize or
Feeling
something.
ballsy?
He felt like humble. You know,
That's
It's
not verbatim.
That's not verbatim, but that's how I took it. That's the vibe I got. You know, he was very relaxed. He's like, you know what?
Post-nut clarity.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
right thing. I'm gonna do the right thing. You know. So he goes up to her, tries to apologize, but she's not having it.
Mm-mm.
She was like, "You call me a bitch and said my titties are little, and that's messed up because I let you see my titties, and
Or didn't.
At least my bra.
Or didn't.
or didn't. Then how did he know the bra size?
Yeah, that's where she would have been like, gross, bro. You went through my shit. So
Yeah,
so
you
obviously the
fucking
implication was that she
perv.
said, she saw,
Yeah.
or she allowed him to see.
No.
He at least maybe groped her.
No. Go on.
Oh,
Continue.
grab. Yeah, so she's not cool with it, and she's just like "fuck you," and she kind of makes him feel like a bitch. Runs off. He embarrasses him, and then after that, he tells Eduardo like, you know what, we need to fucking expand this shit. We need to fucking send it to other schools and stuff. We need to make this bigger. And then Eduardo's like, well, you need to fucking send it also to Stanford because those fucking nerds over there need to hear about what's up, what's really real.
Mhm.
They're not here in the East Coast, baby.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Let's go to Silicon Valley, baby.
So then fucking Justin T comes in, you know, as what's that guy's name?
Sean Parker.
Sean Parker.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so he was banging fucking 50 Shades of Grey in that scene too.
Yeah.
You know? That's like the first thing I think I ever saw.
She looked
her
good.
in. Yeah.
Should look good. Fuck
She
it.
had a great
Mhm.
Pacino shows up all of a sudden.
Yeah.
She should have hooked up with the Winklevoss
Mm.
dude.
Mm-hmm. And then like he like looks at her computer and he's like, wait a minute, what's this? All fucking stupid. Like he's just gonna, can I check my email on your laptop? I'd be like, no, you may not. Don't go near my laptop.
It's private.
Yeah, come on, man. But no, he just goes and checks his email in a random fucking laptop. Who does that?
And goes
by the-
through her
And
shit.
starts opening tabs. Yeah, he
Yeah.
just starts opening
This is
shit.
just like a major like privacy issue.
Yeah, it was a violation.
This guy is bad news.
Yeah,
It
man.
was 2004, so there wasn't like too many privacy protocols in place. Yeah, you know, no fingerprint.
Nobody
none
knew
of that
anything
shit.
about
Nah.
that.
They're like,
No.
fuck it, go for it.
Go for it.
Just open up all my tabs.
Go for it.
Check my fucking search history.
Do your thing.
Yeah, so fucking Parky comes in and he just fucking throws a fucking monkey wrench in the whole operation. Eduardo starts getting jealous right away, right? He's just like, dude, my boyfriend doesn't like me anymore. You know,
Mm.
he
Right.
found a new
Right.
bitch. And
He's
thi-
blonde.
and
He's
this,
blonde.
this bitch dresses good.
Mm-hmm.
Cali.
He has good taste.
Mhm.
Like he speaks well.
Mm-hmm.
Go on. He can
Yeah.
dance.
He can
He can dance. He can sing. He can act.
He can write.
He's definitely banging.
He's
Oh,
banging.
He's fucking banging Jessica Biel. God bless him. Did he marry her?
Jessica
Yeah, they have
fucking
2
Biel.
kids together.
Whoa. Savage.
There's
That's
controversy about him too, though.
Uh-oh.
Very recent
Uh-oh.
controversy.
Oh, the Britney Spears shit.
No,
Britney Spears.
he was caught cheating on Jessica Biel.
Oh, okay.
He was filming a movie and they caught him. I think they were in New Orleans. And so one of the young actresses in the movie, they were totally like holding hands and making out.
And they got pics.
They were
of it?
And
shooting
he
a
was,
scene.
No,
Yeah.
this was no,
we
this
were
was
practicing. We were
no,
practicing.
this was not during filming. They went out after. No Beals. He went on his own, and apparently he was pissed drunk. Like he had to be like almost carried out of there.
Well, that explains it.
Yeah, did
He's
she
fine.
roofied
He's
me,
fine.
baby?
He's fine.
Baby.
It's character development.
and after that, like a gentleman, he fucking impregnates his wife again.
Hey,
How you gotta do it.
That's how you lock it.
Save the marriage.
I'm
JT.
committed. I'm
Good
committed.
job.
Save-
Good
he
job.
did the right thing.
That
He
was a
did the
close
right-
call. That was a close call.
That's a good
I'm
one.
glad they're still together.
That's a good
Those babies are gonna be beautiful.
Carry on with your JT
Just be.
speech.
Yeah, I think I was done. I think I was done. But yeah, Eduardo's just very jealous and fucking.
Which I'd be curious to find out if his suggestion was actually taken into consideration about dropping the Facebook into just Facebook.
it was his idea.
Yeah.
I wonder if that.
If that was real or not. If it was, awesome. If not, fuck him.
We'll have to, I think we're just gonna have to wonder on that one.
I'm not gonna get the answer today.
Yeah, but it's cool in the movie when Justin
Yeah, it's a-
Timberlake suggests it. Yeah, but yeah, so after this, it gets
He's
sloppy.
basically telling them, like, you know what, you guys need to come to the West Coast. Like, you guys have your shit on lock over there, it's done. But once you hit this market here, you guys can do it on there.
It's like, have you heard of a little place called Palo Alto?
Yes.
It means long stick.
Technically.
It means tall stick.
Tall stick.
Long, tall.
You be the judge.
But yeah, no. So he's kind of planting the seed in Zuckerberg's head to get out there to the West Coast, and this is right before they go on summer break, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And Garfield is gonna go and try to get like sponsors or someone to invest in the company. Investors. He's gonna get investors
Yeah.
the old-fashioned way.
Well, he wants to invest, and Mark doesn't, and then Sean Parker is over here kind of like backing up everything that Zucky wants to do. So obviously they just start working well together, and Eduardo gets kind of left out. And since he's not willing to like move over there with them because he was doing a internship or some bullshit,
He was going to New York or something for something.
and then so
The movie's over.
It just ended. It just ended. All the
Holy
settlements just came out.
Oh wow.
But yeah, well, we should get to that too. So what happens is they basically
Fuck
fuck
Eduardo. They fuck him
with
hard.
a nice little contract. They get it going. JT hooks Zucky up with like some people, and they end up investing with 500,000 in Facebook.
Peter Thiel from PayPal.
There you go.
Fantastic.
I knew that.
Yeah,
I knew that.
Thanks for reminding
Which,
me.
that was after Elon, I assume, for sure, because Elon created PayPal.
they were partners all together.
Awesome.
Yeah, they were all part of that team.
I also knew that.
So yeah, they invest into this shit. I forget the fucking percentage.
So Eduardo got something like 30.
He initially had like 34%.
Yeah, 30 31 that went up to like 34,
34 point
35
something,
or
yeah.
something. And then Mark had the 70, but then he ended up only with like 50 or 51%, and the rest he kind of gave to JT and to Timmy from JP, and a couple other people got some percentages. But then, some time goes by and Eduardo's shares just go down to 0.03%, and he's just
Right,
like,
because-
wiggity what?
So part of the agreement is that they gotta give up a part of their shares in order for others to acquire and for investments to grow. So they're just like, yeah, we're not gonna do that. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Of course they do take off of the other partners that were there, but it was like 1 or 2%. They were just like, well, one of the majority shareholders, which is fucking Severin, Let's just fucking liquidate that motherfucker.
Well, because I think it's built into the contract that
Mhm.
in the future we are going to again divide these up.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't read it and didn't realize that it was only his share.
Only his
Right.
shares. Nobody else were touched.
That would get divided up. So, and that's why Zuckerberg tells him, like, dude, that was a bad business decision on your part.
Mhm.
Like, you didn't
Mm.
read that. That was plainly there. Like, we didn't hide it from you.
Which also reiterates my point that he is a shitty fucking friend
Right.
because he didn't protect his friend.
No, he fucked him.
He fucked him
and is
more than once.
and is this part true? I don't know what part of this whole movie is true. Did he bang his friend like that hard? Is that legitimate?
yes, I think Severin did, because they show that at the end, right?
Yeah,
That
he
end up
sued
getting-
him and stuff. But was it like that? Like he just made him make a shitty decision and then it just liquidated all this stuff?
Well, the thing is, it's just like, which also a reminder, read your fucking contracts
Yeah.
before you
Always
sign.
read the fine
Yeah,
print. y'all.
Read the
Exactly.
fine print because you never know when a friend is ready to fuck you over.
And that's
Yeah.
part of that whole Apple
Yeah, when we get
shit.
rich, dude, all your stock in this fucking Salad Bites,
Mm.
0.03,
God.
bro.
mine
I'm gonna need
nothing.
to see that agreement.
Nothing. happens
We
to
watch
mine.
the Social Network, buddy.
We're on to you.
We got lawyers.
My lawyers, not yours. They're down the hall.
Yeah.
Just 2 doors down.
Yeah. 3 doors down would have been cooler.
Fuck
Shit.
Would you still call me Superman?
Dude, that was the president's favorite band, bro. That's what they played at the inauguration. baby.
Damn.
Johnny T had good taste in
They're
music.
What?
tremendous. I love them.
I wanted Kryptonite played
In front of the Lincoln Memorial.
Ah, Johnny
They made
T.
it happen.
Why do they send you?
You know,
away?
America's not that interesting anymore.
This is bullshit.
Pretty boring.
dude. Bring
It's-
back Johnny T.
Biden is old and boring.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And dude, that chick who speaks, fuck, man.
I don't know.
You know how many ums are said?
No.
Per-
Let's
I don't
not.
know.
So
I
they
don't
did-
watch
okay,
press-
so-
I don't watch press
So
conferences.
they did a thing, right? The whoever's fucking speaking for the White House, every other word is literally and they do like a thing where they count how many per her address or dude, they're like 40, 50, bro. It's just like, could you not get a better
Clearly, she doesn't have a lot of experience in public speaking.
But what is she talking about? Do people even listen to what she's
I don't
talking
know.
about?
It's on the
They were like,
Whi-
just count the ums.
it's on
Like,
the
she's saying that we're all going to be
It's
put
just
in
like,
cages.
no, they just used her. They're like, dude, say as many ums as possible to distract from what you're actually saying.
Yeah.
And
People
that's
will
actually
zone out.
genius.
People will zone
Yeah. They'll be like, who the fuck hired this airhead to speak
Yeah,
when
it's
she might have actually been saying something important?
You're gonna anger them. You're
It's
gonna
on the
anger
White
them. And they're
House.
gonna focus on the wrong thing.
it's on the White House YouTube channel. Check it out.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So fucking
So where did they end up? Who sued who
Spidey
and
got
who won?
fucked. Everybody
Spidey's
sued.
done. Spidey was done.
So the Winkies got 60 something mil. How much did they end up getting? No, 67.
Let's play that final.
You know
thing.
what?
Hold on, let me go there.
67 mil for basically just hitting up Zuckerberg once and saying like, "Hey, help
That's
us."
pretty good.
67 mil. That's a fucking come up, dude.
60 something mil. I don't
But
know.
I'm sure it kept going up as the because they got stock, not money.
Yeah,
I
they got
believe.
stock.
Yeah, so that just kept going up.
That was valued at the time at whatever amount,
Now,
yeah, they probably still have some
Fuck.
of that stock.
for sure.
Eduardo, we don't know how much he even got. They wouldn't even say.
they wouldn't say,
so-
but they did say that he got his status back, right? At least he was still
Mhm.
part owner,
Still co-creator.
co-creator of Facebook, which is the principle. It's just like you can't just fuck him over when he was there from day one.
Yeah, and then fucking JT fucking gets busted for doing coke off of a fucking 19-year-old
Intern.
Ooh, you gotta pay him.
Yeah.
Go on.
Go on. He's a good cokehead. You gotta give it to JT.
I mean, I think at that point, maybe Zuckerberg realized that he picked the wrong partner because
He did-
Eduardo would have never pulled that shit on him.
He picked the right one
But
for the
Eduardo
moment.
would have never let it get that
Yeah,
big.
That's true.
For what it was, yeah, he served his purpose, and I believe they say that he still owns stock after the
Right.
after the settlement or whatever. So let's see what the fuck happens here.
He's not a bad guy. Zuckerberg is trying to state his case.
Oh, also Philip Pellers. I'm sorry.
Karen Filippelli.
Yeah, for all our office listeners, yeah, she's in this. She looks good as always. She could do- what the fuck are you laughing about?
She does look good.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm
He's-
sorry.
They're talking about Rashida Jones for any of you that are not Office watchers, which I don't know why.
Right.
Right.
But it ends really sad with like Zuckerberg just feeling so miserable. Like, and he's contemplating adding his ex-girlfriend on Facebook.
Well, Rashida Jones breaks it down to him at the end of the movie. She's just like, bro, like whatever, you'll pay them. It's like in the long run, it's gonna be fucking pennies.
Yeah, it's gonna be nothing.
It
It's
is
gonna be
nothing.
nothing. Okay, here we go. The Winklevosses received $65 million and a signed non-disclosure agreement.
NDAs, baby.
So see, this is nothing about stock.
It's not stock.
They just got 60.
They rode for the U.S. Olympic team in Beijing and placed sixth.
Losers.
Fun fact.
Weak.
Fucking
Oh, I
losers.
saw that. So the guy that plays the body, the Josh Pence, the one who plays the other twin's body,
Mhm.
he was an actual rower and actually rode against the Winklevoss.
Unknown
Nice.
settlement for Eduardo, but he restored his name in the Facebook as a
Master,
co-founder.
yeah.
As a co-founder.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
And at this point, Facebook had 500 million members. How many
In
members?
207 countries.
How many members does Facebook have now?
Too much. Too many. You know what's crazy?
Over a billion.
There
for
was-
sure.
I remember in 2012, 2013, at the time I was working at Google, and we would listen to this radio thing, which was basically like a Silicon Valley radio station. And the acquisition for Instagram had just gone down, which was now purchased by Facebook. And they had the guys on there to talk about it, right? So like basically, how did that go down? What was the thing? Well, they're like, yo, Facebook just reached out to us. He's like, they offered us $4 billion. And we were just like, okay. And they start laughing because it's like right off rip, that's your initial fucking, you're presenting that $4 billion to an Instagram. And at the time I was super anti-Instagram. But one of my coworkers, Tito, shout out, that dude's like, hey bro, just create it. Just do it and trip out. You're just gonna like pictures, bro. It's like Facebook without all the bullshit. Which technically what it was, right? Everyone's uploading pictures, everyone likes a picture. And then 6 months later they purchase it for $4 billion or 375 or something like that. I'm just like, wait a minute, these guys have that amount of money. That was 2011, 2012. They launched in 2004. That is fucking nuts.
right? In 8 years. to grow
So
that
much money.
So
And that was just one app. Imagine all the ones they acquired.
so Facebook roughly has 2.8 billion monthly active users.
Damn.
So back in 2010, it was only 500 mil, almost. I don't know. I'm not gonna electromath it. I was gonna take.
It was almost a lot.
I was gonna take a crack at it, but I don't want to get laughed at.
It's a good percentage of the world
Mm-hmm.
that is
Mhm.
on Facebook.
Yeah, that's a pretty good percentage. You're right.
Oh, which also, I don't know if you guys realize when, and I assume there's no official release or anything like that, but when they did that new patch with the privacy setting, you guys had to re-log into your Facebook.
Yes.
They do that to get the ghost accounts out, so their numbers are updated and they could kind of generate the fucking the algorithm to feed ads.
It's just like, what did we do? Why did we all get logged out of
Everyone
Facebook?
got logged out. Instagram and anything Facebook own logs you out automatically, and that's how they sift through all the fucking either dead people who are inactive, and then whatever, which is pretty fucking rad. Because then you'll see, like, if you go to your friends page and you scroll, you'll see like delete Ed, and then like all the people that are no longer active.
That are dead?
That's it. Delete.
Look at all your friends that are dead. We conveniently place them on a
Oh,
list.
You know what else? I just thought of this. It's just like, it's kind of fucked up that when people die, nothing happens to their Facebook pages. Like, they remain your friends, and you're just like, dude, this fucker's dead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's so weird. And then it's like, can you ever take over someone's who's died page? Like, how does that work?
They actually released something for that. There's like a privacy setting where you could make someone a successor in case that you do die, that they could log in.
That's insanity.
What?
It's pretty crazy. So like they could post and say, "Hey, this
Yeah.
person died" or whatever.
Well, because a lot of people, when someone dies, they immediately go to their page and they start posting shit. And
Right,
it's like,
right.
who manages that? Like, someone has to take over,
So
right?
I'm pretty sure after so many people dying, they're like, okay, yeah, we gotta make someone responsible.
Yeah.
We can't have our
With a lot of
customer
dead
service
people.
fucking
Yeah.
daily. I mean,
At some point, there's going to be more dead people on Facebook than live people.
Shit.
yeah, and then
Yeah, because the new generations don't give a fuck about
No.
Facebook.
No.
We're all gonna end up dead.
That's what I'm saying. Our moms fucking are on Facebook.
Yeah, our
all
moms
the
are on
time
Facebook.
now.
Like excessively.
Yeah.
and the relationship status is responsible for most of them. So you know, I mean, they, fucking-
I know.
they tie it in. They're like, all right, we'll put this person on watch. It's complicated.
Tell me more, girl.
Anyway, that's that.
That
about
is
wraps
the
it up.
social network,
Social
guys.
network.
It's good.
It's a good movie.
Love it.
Very good.
Love it.
What do you got, Bono? Out of 10?
I give this one a 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah, 7.5. It's a good movie, and it's also cool that it's like real life, right? It's something that is no more than 200, 300 miles away as far as the big thing of it. But yeah, I'd give it a 7.5, and for a movie that these two guys, like for example Nolan and Fincher, have, I think this is like one of the only ones that's like realistic, right? Like that's about real life events.
I was going to say, yeah, all of the ones suck.
That it's
They're
not
so
like
unbelievable.
fucking action.
Other
Like-
than Mank or some shit, right?
Yeah, that Mank too. Yeah, that's true.
Mank got snubbed at the Golden Globes. I just needed to state
Let's
that.
not even talk
Bullshit.
about these
Wow.
Golden
Bullshit.
What do you got, Electra? What do you give it?
I would go higher. I would give this like an 8.8 out of 10. Somewhere along them lines. I really like this movie. I think the performances are really good.
Yeah.
For what this movie is about, and,
Yep.
and it's just people talking. I don't get bored during this movie.
Yeah,
It
no,
is
it's
like
easy to watch.
interesting the whole way through. The music, everything about it just kind of works. It's filmed really good. It's Final Cut Pro, of course. You gotta give them props for that one. Yeah, I think this is a fucking great movie.
Lil.
I agree. I think, yeah, it'd be close to a 9 too, because I remember wanting to watch this movie. I don't know why. Probably because I like Jesse Eisenberg, but I went to watch it in the movie theater. I freaking loved it. And then I bought it and watched it a few other times. I hadn't watched it in a long time. And watching it again this morning, I was like, damn, I really love this movie.
It's a good one.
And again, yeah, it's like for what it is, it's like you're talking about fucking Facebook, which now is just like, it's kind of like not as important anymore. But it's like the acting is great. The screenplay is awesome. I didn't know how much of it was true. We kind of got into that today, but all
A
around
lot
the
of it
fucking.
That's what affected my rating right now. It's
Yeah.
not because it's not a bad movie. The actors are phenomenal or anything, but the truth behind it, when it is an actual story, it's like, why wouldn't you just go full blown, but maybe signing off on bullshit? Like
well,
that?
maybe it's because the truth is not as
Truth is-
interesting.
yeah, exactly.
It would have just been a boring litigation
Mhm.
movie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tarantino actually said that he thought this was the best movie of the 2010s of that whole decade.
Over Toy Story? How dare you?
Over Toy Story.
That's like our childhood.
How
Like,
dare he? He doesn't know.
Tarantino doesn't know
Yeah,
shit.
Fuck
Yeah.
Quentin, man.
We're talking TS3.
he's
alright?
canceled. Why are we canceling Hammer when Quentin's the real fucking
crazy.
asshole here?
What
What's
about
up,
you,
Oz?
Ozzy?
What's up? What do you got?
I'll go with like 8.2.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it is very
Mm.
good. It's
Mm.
very enjoyable. I think I've seen it like 3 times in the last 2 weeks,
Nice.
and it's still
Yeah.
good. It's still good, and I love again the business story
Mhm.
of it. It's very inspirational having my own business, and I don't want to go Facebook big, but it's just neat.
Yeah.
And of course,
Pretty neat,
Well,
guys.
well, now, yeah, all because of all of this, you have more tools to utilize. to
oh,
grow
I
your
see some
business.
tools right here.
Mhm.
He's looking at Electro and Bono,
Pull your-
by the way.
Pull your pants up. Pull your pants up, Oz. What the
God
hell's wrong with you?
damn it.
All right, on. Thank you for listening. Check out Salad Bites Media on Instagram. All the podcasts under the umbrella. Again, Las Comadres, Nakama Podcast, the Electron Bottom Movie Power Hour. And that'll do it for today's episode. Right, guys? You guys
Yeah.
cool with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Blessings
on.
to everybody.
See ya.
Take care.
The Electro and Bono